Hey guys, wanted to kind of go over my Nadu deck here. Been excited since I saw this in some of the spoilers, and glad to have finally built it. Hopefully play it next time the play groups together, but just wanted to kind of go through some of the cards. See what you guys think. Let me know. Nothing crazy here. We got the islands, unnatural, natural selection, enchantment for 2. A1, choose a creature type other than wall. Target creature's type becomes that type until end of turn. So this is a good way to trigger Nadu. Driving Island. Distance capture. Counter target creature spell. Put on 1 counter and up to 1 target creature I control. So another way to trigger Nadu. Arcane Signet. Way of Illusion. 1 and a blue for instant. Any number of target creatures become a color of my choice until end of turn. Draw a card. Another way to trigger Nadu and the other creatures. Reality Shifts and removal. Cabin of the Dead, aka Field of the Dead. This is a good way to get some creatures. Once you have lands in play, get more lands in play. Orchard, Plaza of Heroes, Forest, Garden Rights of Itlamok. Flip it, the guy's cradle, so that's huge for creatures. Land of Elves for some mana. March of the Swirling Mist, some commander protection, creature protection, and also targeting, which is good. Swiftfoot Boots, 1 to equip, hexproof and haste, but the 1 to equip is the big deal to start going back and forth between all the creatures and triggering the ability. Heuristic Study, my pet card in all my blue decks. Rewind, counter the target spell, untap up to 4 lands. Cultivate, Trinket Mage, so I can go find those 1 mana cost equipments. Good old Craterhoof Behemoth. We got a mana. We got Uctus Grand Metatech. Other blue creatures you control, whenever this creature becomes tapped, draw a card, then discard a card. Other artifact creatures you control get +1/+1. But it's got either blue or Phyrexian until end of turn. Target creature you control becomes a blue artifact in addition to its other colors and types. Activate only as a sorcery. So 2 life per target and just start going crazy. Guildgate, Forest, Adrix and Nev. Now this one I'm still testing with because it 2 green and blue for 2/2 legendary creature Merfolk Wizard War 2. If 1 or more tokens will be created under your control, twice that many are created instead. So this, well, I have a good amount of token generators in here, so I'm not sure on this one yet, but we'll find out when we play. Crop rotation to go get Field of the Dead. Wirewood Lodge to untap target elf, so it's a good way to target, trigger Nadu and other creatures, and we have a good amount of elves in here. Ornithopter, another creature, Dosen, so nobody can counter all my stuff or really do anything. It's not on their turn. 1 green for a 2/2 human monk. Players can play spells only during their own turns. Odd Vessel, so no maximum hand size. Rampant Growth, go get some land. Signet. Lotus Cobra, whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, add 1 mana of any color. So some good landfall. Yavimaya Cradle of Growth. Everything's a forest. Counterspell. Phaedo Alchemist, untap target artifact or creature, which is huge. More targeting with Nadu. Got Manor Gate Island. We got Kodama's Reach, Finale of Devastation. One of the win cons. Get up to 10 mana for the X and just pump everything and charge ahead. Scoot Swarm. One of my token generators with landfall. We got Forest. We got Waterlogged Grove. Spellskite. Mostly protection for my commander because I can make them target him instead. Springheart and 2 go. Now, this is a new card. 1 and a green for a insect monk enchantment creature. 1/1. Bestow 1 and a green. Enchant creature gets +1/+1. Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1 and a green if Springheart and 2 go is attached to a creature you control. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature. If you didn't create a token this way, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. I don't care about copying. I'm just going to create the insects. So, more token generation. Command Tower. Here's the Titania. Tap to add a green for each elf in play. Roll the tutor to go search for a creature. The Microll Chamber. Temple of Mystery. The Liquid Tower. Treetop Village. I have this in the blue one in here mostly because you can turn into a creature, so I need something to target. Tap one and a green in this case and do that. We got an island. Gyre Engineer, just 2 ways and an elf, but a mana dork. Vine Glimmer Snarl. Marrowleaf Pixie. Flying mana dork. Elvish Herder. Tap a green and target a creature. Target creature gains trample until end of turn, so more targeting. Benorn Elves. Mana dork. We got an island. We got a cheap equipment. Adventuring Gear. Got landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, equipped creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Not a big deal, but equip 1. So 1 mana, equip 1. Paradise Mantle. 0 casting cost. So creature has tap, add 1 mana of any color, equip 1. More targeting stuff. Dryad Arbor, a land and a creature. cEdh Sunken City or Academy Ruin. So tap, add a colorless, or tap a blue and 1. Put a target artifact from my graveyard on the top of my library, so in case my equipment gets destroyed or anything else, I can bring it back. Quadrix Campus. Chaotician or Laboratory Maniac. So once I'm Naduing and getting all my stuff from my library, I can play this, and Nadu doesn't technically make me draw cards, so if I have nothing in my library, I don't lose the game. So at some point, play him, go crazy with the abilities, and then next turn I win, unless somebody kills something, but who knows. At the island, got a cool rapid hybridization Cephalid Coliseum. So this one, uncommon from Odyssey. I think it's been reprinted at least once or twice. Tapped, add a blue, deals 1 damage to you, but threshold, 7 or more cards in your graveyard. Pay 1, a blue, tap it, sack it. Target player draws 3, and then discards 3 from their hand. I might have some kind of a way to mill with that. I'm not quite sure how it works yet, but figure it out. Lightning Greaves, equip 0. Enough said there. Elusive Otter. I like the artwork on this one. Mostly the adventure ability. So it's X and green. Distribute X 1/1 counters among any number of target creatures you control. So I can pay 2. So it's only 1 1/1 counter, but it's any number, so I can target everything. So that's cool. Or it's a 1/1 with prowess with creatures with power less than its power can't block it, which I don't know if I'll ever play that, but hey, it's a creature. Tatiova, everybody loves landfall. Land comes into play, draw a card, lose or gain a life. Minamo, untap target legendary permanent, or target stuff. Ivy Gleeful Spell Thief. Flying, whenever a player casts a spell that targets only a single creature other than Ivy, you may copy that spell. That spell copies, or that spell targets Ivy. Nadu's ability doesn't mean specifically my spell, so any spell. So that's cool there. Thornwood Falls. Fabricate. Go get more equipment. Phyrexian Metamorph. Copy something on the board. Make another version of anything I have, another elf, more mana dork, something like that. Yes, Blessing. Get things back from the graveyard. Silk Guard. 1x instant. Put 1/1 counter on each of up to X target creatures I control. More targeting. Green Elves, Mana Dork, Void Slime, Counter Spells, Lumbering Falls, Mana, Seeker of the Skybreak, untap target creature, more abilities to target. Wood Elves, go find a forest, give my coast, turn the earth. 1 green, choose up to 3 target cards in your graveyard. Those owners of those cards shuffle them to the library. You gain 2 life. Woodland Stream, Circle of Dreams Druid. 3 green for a 2/1 elf druid, and 1 green for each creature you control. Like a yes, Cradle and another creature. Forest. There's the other card I was telling you about, the Fairy Conclave. Comes to play tap, add a blue mana, but pay a 1 and a blue, and it becomes a 2/1 creature with flying until end of turn. It still counts as a land, so something I can target. Heroic Intervention, Protection, Soul Ring, Thriving Grove, Negate, Counterspell, Arcane Denial, Counterspell, Rampaging Balos. Landfall, Token Generation, and your Zendikar. Some more Token Generation, at least when it comes into play. Retreat to Korahome, which landfall whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control. Choose 1, you may tap or untap target creature. Scry 1. I could scry, but I'll probably use the ability to untap or tap. So yeah, that's the deck. I've goldfished a few times, and it seems to be fun. Seems to work out pretty well. Not too fast, nothing crazy, no cEdh, but it seems okay, seems fun, so I'm excited to play. excited to try it out. I guess let me know what you guys think. What would you take on? What would you add? How do you run yours if you're running one too? I guess what else you guys picked for Modern Horizons 3? I also have the Rakdos Imsker, the black-red second artifact, deal damage based on its CMC, and it also has affinity for artifacts, so it comes down really cheap. He's 6 in a black and a red, but maybe I'll do a video on him if you guys want to see that deck list. But I'll have the deck list for Nadu in the description, and it'll be on Archidect, which is where all my decks are. So just look for Grundy's games there, and you'll see all of them. Again, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out my video and checking the deck tech out, and catch you next time. See ya.